Hi everyone. Hello. Hi. I went to the gym today and I'm like still decently I took a shower. I'm still decently disgusting right now. I need to wash my hair so very badly. But here we are. Here we are. And I'm drinking another protein shake and my tummy does not like it. But here we are. Trying to get my protein. Trying to bulk up, y'all. Not very bulky. But I'm trying. I'm trying so very hard. I the way that I know I'm in like getting stronger is when I go to the gym. I keep track of like the weight I do for each of my exercises. And so I see a Maddie, look at her. And so I try to track when I like go up, like I'll add a little more weight. Um and not the eyes. But uh it's a pretty slow process. Um Today was upper body and I was doing bicep curls and I've been trying to go up from 15 pounds to 20 pounds. So I do 3 sets of 15, which are pretty okay. But when I get to the set of 20, it's really, I should mark the set as dropped because I don't do all 10 in the set. But like I do all 10, but I like don't continuously do them. Like I kind of stop a little bit. But I'm trying to get the point where I can do 20, but that's that's like a pretty big increase. Like that's 30% of my starting weight added on top. Kind of a lot. I'm thinking maybe I'll try. Well, no, I don't know. I don't have an idea. I maybe I could curl so I curled the dumbbells. Maybe I could curl a barbell with both my arms. I don't know. Just things I'm thinking about. My stomach does not like this. All right. Anyway, hi Betty. Let's oh, I didn't even start the game. How am I gonna play the game if I didn't start it? I don't know. How are you gonna play the game if you didn't even start it? Uh so I've been well, let's hi. Let's do the affirmation first. We can start with that. We're all building our world right now in real time. Let's build it better. Lindy West. So I've been thinking a lot about the idea of like free will versus like determinism, right? This idea of like, are things happening as they're meant to be? Like that is what has to happen. Like you don't really have free will, or do you actually have free will, and do your choices actually like matter? Are you actually choosing them, etc., etc.? Um, oh, my nails are chipping already. I just got these done. What the heck? Been too rough on them. Um, but uh, part of thinking like that, or thinking about that, y'all, I gotta be honest. I think deeply about like anything and everything, and like this concept is it's a pretty deep philosophical concept, so it allows for a lot of depth in thinking about it, right? Sure, there's tons of philosophies on it, but I remember talking about this with my now ex somewhat recently because we were watching Attack on Titan. Um, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen Attack on Titan, but it has, especially in the last season, it has a lot of themes of free will, freedom, determinism, like destiny, or things like that. Which, first of all, y'all, I don't believe in like time travel. I don't believe in like, which I think also helps this like this idea that I have, because like you know, in a lot of fantasy things, you'll see these like, well, I saw the future and I know what's going to happen, but I don't think the future is set like that. But anyway, much better now. There's a lot of cleaning. CPU seems to have a burning smell. Oh my gosh. Only saw the first season. Ooh, that show is crazy. You really don't figure things out until the fourth season. It's insane. It's literally crazy. But the last season, you see a lot of that free will versus determinism. Hi, Frosty. How are you? And so, not a poem today, but I have this manifesto to kind of represent my thoughts on like free will, because to me, when I was talking to him, my ex, I was talking about how I don't think the world is deterministic. I think we have free will. I think our choices matter. And I think that's a lot of why I think I want to live such an intentional life, because I think it's important. I think it matters. I think it actually has impact. It affects things, right? And I think that's really important to my core. And along those lines, one thing I had said to him was that if I truly Attack on Titan, yes. How did you know? Or did I say it when you came in? But yes. Oh, there you go. Attack on Titan. Sorry, he said it. Gotta watch. I won't hydrate. Hi, Xer. Hydrate or dihydrate. I need to finish my protein shake, but we'll drink some water. Hi, Xer. You don't have to watch it. And a lot of people will tell you it's the best anime out there. And you know, everyone's going to debate that, but I will tell you it is a very, very deep, complex, and like there's a lot of deep themes in it. A lot of like very real themes. It's not the real world, but it's a lot of very real themes in it. A lot of characters to like. A lot of characters die in it. I'm not gonna pretend, but a lot of characters to like or dislike. A lot of action. I think it's a little excessive with the gore, but I mean, if you start watching it, you'll understand. Yeah. If you're just there for the action, it's got plenty of that. But if you are looking for that deep themes of, you know, just lots of deep themes, it's all there. It's crazy. But didn't watch past the first season. Definitely watching the rest now. Really, it gets, like I said, there are 4 seasons, and the 4th season's kind of weird because it had like when it was coming out, there was like a break. And anyway, it doesn't matter. You're going to be watching it and things are going to be intense in the 1st season, and you're going to learn all this stuff in the 2nd season, and then you're going to learn all this stuff in the 3rd season. You will not know everything until the 4th season. And I say everything, I mean, you know, just like any other thing, of course, people will have thoughts at the end, like, what happens after this? Or like, you know, all things like that. But like, you really don't learn everything until the 4th season. So just a fair warning. I don't think Blurg's here right now, but Blurg was like, I stopped after some arc in it. And I was like, ooh, because I knew which arc he was talking about, which is fine. Like, I can see why that particular arc was probably like, why am I even watching anymore? But trust me, if there's any arc where you're like, I don't really care about this, when you get to the 4th season, that's where everything really wraps up, and it gets pretty intense. Age of Thrones? No Attack on Titan. But so like I said, or something I had said to him when talking about like destiny and the idea of like determinism is that, to me, like if I truly believed the world was like deterministic, like anything I did wouldn't change things, right? Like I don't have free will. everything I'm doing is scripted. In that reality, I would just give up. Like, I wouldn't do anything anymore, because why? For what reason? For what purpose? And he was like, well, if we're in a deterministic world, society, whatever, that's what was going to happen to you. You were always going to get to that point. I'm like, okay, well, in that reality, there I am. And I think that's a very core part of me, not believing that's the case, because that's what pushes me and motivates me in my choices and in my life. So I have this like manifesto to kind of represent that for me. So however, when you get a little, it's not poetry really, but kind of like a manifesto on it. Oh, what, it came in right before you, 5 minutes before. Oh, just as clueless on discussion. Oh, well, there y'all go. This is about free will versus like determinism, destiny, things like that. All right. Ready. It's not poetry, but it's going to sound very empowering the way when I have poetry sounds. Okay. Titled, I Refuse the Script, a Manifesto of Agency. I do not believe in destiny, not in the kind that writes the future in ink and tells me I am only here to trace the lines. I do not believe in timelines that trap me in inevitability, nor in futures whispered by voices claiming to know who I will become. I believe in me, the one who chooses, even when the path is obscured, even when the weight of the past claws at my heels, even when everything around me says, this was always going to happen. No, not to me, not anymore. I've lived the feeling of being defined by others, by systems, by expectation, silent shame, or twisted love. I've lived with the sense that my life is something given to me, not something I shape. But that is no longer true. Or rather, I no longer let it be. Even if there is a world where every event is inevitable, I reject it, not out of ignorance, but out of defiance. Because belief in inevitability kills the soul. It invites surrender. It calls you to stop trying, to stop hoping, to stop becoming. And I will not stop. I will live my life like my choices matter, because they do. Because even if no one sees them, I do. Because even if they don't change the world, they change me. I live with intention, not automation. I will speak truth even when it's inconvenient. I will author my life, not as a clean arc, but as a living force, messy, courageous, unscripted. Let others say this was meant to be. Let others say you were always going to end up here. I will say I stood at the edge and chose. I moved forward, not because I had to, but because I could. I am not the sum of predictions. I am not the result of programming. I'm not the child of fate. I am the architect of my becoming, and I will build and break and try again freely. There you go. There you go. What happened? Did we get something bad? No! My cheap viewers! What if I wanted cheap viewers? What if that was part of my destiny? my destiny. I shaped your destiny. Damn, she really did. And so like a little addendum to that. And like in thinking about all this and just like these philosophies and stuff. Again, I think that concept is so core to me of like believing that our choices matter. Again, like if I truly believed that they didn't, then I personally would be someone that just would stop, wouldn't, because why? To me. And I recognize that there are people who probably do believe in like destiny or like that things are deterministic and like, you know, things are going to be as they're going to be. And then they just live their lives with that being what guides them. But I I guess to me, I have to, like, at my core, reject that, because I think that me as a person, who I am at the core, embodies like my thoughts, my beliefs, my actions, like everything, you know? So it's like an addendum to that. This is again, not quite a poem, or like a, I don't know, like an addendum to the manifesto, but it's, I believe in the core. I am not just a body. I am not just brain chemistry or ancestral scripts. I am not just what the world sees or assumes. I have a core, a place deeper than instinct, deeper than appearance, deeper than explanation, a place where I decide, where I shape, where I say, this is who I am, not because it was predicted, but because I chose it. I reject the lie that I am just a product of environment, of physics, of default settings. I am not default. I am design. I am tension in motion. Let others float, let others settle, let others shrug and say, we're all just matter reacting. I say no. We are meaning in motion. We are spirit shaping form. We are authors, not echoes. My life is not a chemical accident. It is a crafted becoming. And I will live as if my soul is real, because it is. Because I feel it. Because I've had to fight to hear it. So, there you go. There you go. There's my, it was kind of close to, what do you call that poetry? Snap poetry. It's not really any rhyme or structure to it. It's just, I don't know, feelings and thoughts and motion and words. I don't know. There y'all go. My deep thoughts of today. I actually had a pretty sad morning, y'all. I kid you not. This is like emotional because it's me. But this morning I was like, haiku maybe? I could write a haiku. It would be, I don't think I could communicate quite all of this in a haiku. I do like writing haikus though. But this morning, what was this morning? Sorry, we're like taking 12 years to get into Genshin. But this morning, what was I so sad about? I mean, at the core of it was just my recent wounds kind of reopening, right? What was it specifically? I think it just goes back to this concept and idea of like, in my relationship, I felt like I was bearing my soul and not really being heard. Don't get me wrong, the person I just got a relationship with would listen to me. And I mean, I appreciate that. There are people that won't listen at all. But I don't know. He wasn't there to like essentially walk with me through the fields of my expression, I guess. To understand who I am at my core. To me, it felt like just being this pocket-sized version of me that he could handle. Anyway, got me emotional this morning. because of how I allowed myself to become this pocket-sized version of me in my relationships. So maybe that's where all this talk of like me making choices comes from. So hi y'all. Anyway, I hit that sad bout, and then it was like, well, after I came to all these conclusions, I was like, well, time for me to start the dating apps up again, because I really know myself now. I think I've talked about this before, but so I've been on Hinge twice now. Like, past 2 relationships came from Hinge. And the first time I got on it, I didn't really know what I needed to do, or like how to use it to pursue someone. Sorry, we're getting all deep today instead of jumping into Genshin, but here we are. And like, so, you know, essentially the Hinge app works in two ways for you to get matches. You can go to your discovery feed and like see profiles and then read through them and then send them the like, and then maybe they'll match with you if they also like your profile. Or you have the other side where people have liked your profile and they either do so by like putting a response to one of your prompts or one of your pictures, or they can just like one of your prompts or pictures. Right. So there's those two methods for like actually starting your match up. And then once you match, you get a conversation that you can, I guess, opens the message for you two to use. Right. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like match with everyone that seems like maybe they're cool and then go from there? So when I first used it, I kid you all not, I was like trying not to be too harsh with my judgments, and admittedly probably wasn't being as discerning as I needed to, knowing my heart. I mean, I know my heart, right? Like I don't have to open myself up to everyone because I know me, right? If we're not going to vibe, I don't have to open that space for that, right? So I probably watched way too many people, and especially ones that it was like, we aren't gonna actually sync up, like just from like things on their profiles or whatever, or like what their messages, or even once we started matching like some of their messages, like, man, one guy like got pretty sexual pretty quickly, and I like calmed it down like by just like not really talking about it. But come on, I knew right away like this isn't it. I should anyway. But my point is, I like had all these conversations going because I was like, is this what you're supposed to do? Like, have like a bunch of conversations so that you can get to the point where you know? I don't remember what I actually did this last time. I think I took it slower. I think I only had like one, maybe two active conversations at the time. But admittedly, I had paid money so that I could do the thing where because if you don't pay money, you're the one where people matched you, you can only see the like top one. The most recent one. So I think I talked about this the other day, but so let's say someone liked your profile, right? And they said, hey, cool picture. Was this at Ren Fair or something? And I go look at the profile. And I'm like, they look interesting. But let's say at the time I'm like, well, I'm not ready to decide if I want to talk to them. So let's say I ate lunch, come back to the app. Now 10 other people have like put some comment or liked something on my profile. So now I can only see the most recent one. So if that person really was a match for me, they're buried under like 10 other things now. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying, right? So admittedly, this last time that I was on the app, I paid some amount of money to let you read through all of them without like this queue timer, essentially. So that might have made it easier for me to like only have like one active match at a time. But I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to pay money because I don't really want to do that. Because how long am I going to be in the app? So how long do I have to pay the money? But I think I'm just going to be much more intentional and slow and just like, if I match with you at the time, cool. If we don't get to that point, sorry, it's how the app works. But anyway, there y'all go. You get to hear some inner thoughts today. What we got? Got that they didn't want to be with you at your worst. Had an ex that wanted me there for him, but not help me when I needed it. Some people just don't understand a relationship goes both ways. You both have to be there for each other. To be fair to him, I just don't think we were aligned at our cores. Like to this point of like determinism versus free will. Like what drives me, part of what drives me is that determinism. And I don't know if I could be with, or not determinism, the opposite of that. That belief in agency and free will. And so not exactly the same concept, but it's like in line with that. Like if I was with someone who didn't, well, that was kind of it. If I'm with someone that doesn't really care to be intentional with their actions, it's not going to work. Like, if they're not going to sit there and think about why they do the things they do, you know, or really care about the choices they make in everything. I'm kid you not. Like, even what seems like small things to the normal person, I don't think it's going to work. You know, I'm really thinking about things critically now because I want the things in my life to be true to who I am. I think that's important to me. And for him, that wasn't. He didn't. I told Maddie some of this. Probably cried in front of her about it. But like, there are just things that matter to me that didn't to him. And on to that note, to that point, that will always be the case for anyone. I don't know if there's any single person in the universe. Maybe there's one, but like, with all the exact same like values as you, right? But to me, what hurt more was that he wasn't there to walk through the mind whose door I opened for him to walk through. You know, I don't let everyone walk in my mind with their dirty feet. You know, I was allowing him to come in and he didn't. You know, he stopped at the door, looked in and said, okay. And then, you know, turned around. So there you go. So not to paint him out to be like a bad guy, it wasn't gonna work. We were fundamentally not on the same path, you know. We couldn't hold hands walking forward to the future, like with who we are. So anyway, in case y'all ever see him again in the future, I don't want, you know, this isn't like some bad guy, he abused me thing. I will tell you all, if my abusive ex ever came in here, I would tell y'all, and you could definitely think he's a poopy person. I mean, maybe he's changed. I'm not here to make some judgment on that, but should something like that happen again and I find out someone's abusive, I'm not gonna like shy away from that for you all, but I will be here to like lay out that the difference between us was just like values, and that doesn't make him bad for that. So, all right, y'all. Wasn't matched, but he was still nice. What does all this have to do with Genshin Impact? Frosty, I'm the streamer here. My Genshin is impacted at the core. Fine, we can stop looking at my face. My Genshin is impacted. I also today I watched the that like deep lore video they dropped, which was wild. My Genshin lore is not the best. 10 Genshin pulls? Who do we even have in this banner right now? Oh lordy. Oh, Mauika's not bad. Now here's the real question. Do we roll for this weapon? Or do I try for another Mauika? Constellation. What is, hold on, can we see her? Can we see? I wish you could pull the character up on this page like you can the weapon. Let me see what her C1 is. Let's see which one feels better. I don't think I use Emily enough to really be concerned with her weapon, frankly. I mean, you know, she works on Pyrodendro teams, but I just don't run that enough. Where's Mauika? My Pyro characters. Let's see what her C1 is. Increased. Yeah, that is pretty nice. C1s are typically pretty nice, especially for the Archon. Oops, I went to the wrong page. Oh, they started a new event. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Challenge things, tasers. Oh, this is another combat thing. I bet it's not all really. Oh wait, with different people? What? Oh, we have to co-op this? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Ew. I don't like this right now. Anyway, we can only get 300 and it looks like 700 is a total. So I'm going to wait to do this until it's fully unlocked, I guess. Okay. Get another con or Archon's weapon. Her weapon's good if you don't have it. I do have Malwika's weapon. Like it because you compete as a team and not against one. Oh, that's true. That's true. It did seem like it was co-op. So that is, excuse me, sorry, preferable to all those ones where we go in and we have to beat the snot of each other just to get a few points in the freaking game. So do like that so far. Another con is nice. Yeah, I'll probably. Now, I mean, it's not like I'm actually gonna roll it. Emily's weapon's very good. Okay, let's do the comparison. So, oops, Malwika's C1 seems pretty legit. Let's look at what this is. Attack increase, nice. Burning damage shell is increased by this much. 2 stacks, so 36. When 2's reached. Duration is refreshed at 2 stacks. Restore 12 energy. Oh, it's like a nice energy stick. And it can be done off field. Big attack buff plus. Let's see what our last roll on each was. I bet you my last roll on this was more or less the weapon. Yeah, so I'm probably not too good on going toward that. Oh, we're equally as bad on both. I don't know what the rumors are for who's. Oh no, we've seen they've already posted the social media for the next character. Is that character? I forget her name. Is that a 5-star character? I guess that has to be. I feel like has there ever been a patch they literally just released 1 4-star and not like a new 5-star with it in the same patch? I gotta be honest, she kind of looks like a 4-star character. I forget her name. Sorry, y'all. It's been a while since I saw her social media post. So I'm like debating if I need my rolls to go into this for a 5-star or if it doesn't really matter. Let's do the weapon. Sorry, we went back and forth on that for way too long. Let me just make sure I did buy July's wishes. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Hold your breath. If this fails, like if it rolls a different 5-star, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, it only rolled 4 stars, which is not, that's not preferred, but at least we didn't fail and get really upset that we got what are the 5 stars we can't stand. I mean, really, most of the standard basic 5 stars are poo-poo fart. All right, y'all. Poundstone. I still haven't finished my protein shake, y'all. All right. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. All right. What am I doing today? Let's run weekly boss fights because I always put those off till the last minute. And then I get mad at myself for waiting till the last minute. Oh, I also think I think I needed to go get the crystal flies. All right, what do we put in today? Radishes. In they go. Oh, I like running this when I have, Oh, also I need to put Brina out. Hold on. I like running this with Brina, and I like doing Escaffier's cooking with Farina. Makes it go a lot quicker.
I knew you'd miss me. Bon appetit.
Hear about the sky in Natlin? Stop. I come to this teleport point all the time and have to hear them talk about the sky in Natlin too much. Oh, did y'all know they changed the one character whose voice line was, oh, D-Luke or something or other. Well, they didn't change the voice line. They just changed, the voice actor. Hold on, we have to go find that NPC. She would be like, Paimon changed too, that's true. I don't think they've changed every Paimon line yet. There's a lot of them to work through. But her line is like, oh, I can't stop thinking about D-Luke or something or other. It was always so funny to walk by her. Especially when the game first came out, because I was like, me too, girlfriend. I got you. I was gonna need to change voice actors. That was a while ago. Also, Tighnari voice actor changed. Alright. We cooked. How's your Escaffier build? I don't know. I forget how she's supposed to be built. Not that great. Let's see how she ranks in the Akasha. Where is she? Oh, mine's not even a rank. She's so bad. Oh, no. Top 69%. So, not great. She's pretty poo-poo fart garbage. There's a lot I could do to improve her. Better than mine, really. Amongst people that put her in the Akasha to rank, mine's pretty poo-poo fart garbage. I could probably improve her. But I gotta be very honest, I kind of just did the best I could when I was working on her and kind of gave up. I mean, she's really helpful, so maybe I'll get back to her, but our original is going to therapy right now after what he did. No. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Where's this girl? I think it's Dawn out, right?
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Girl, if you don't say the dang voice line. I think it's this girl.
D-Luke.
It used to sound more like, all I can think about is D-Luke. It's a different voice actress now. Called Tighnari ears. He does have ears, and they're quite prominent. All right, what are we doing? I need to do my dailies. How about I do my dailies? Huh? How about that? How about that? Huh? At me. I gotta be honest, y'all. Might play a little Coral Island today if I can get through all this stuff quickly. Oh, also, I need to apparently log into, what's that game we started? Black Desert for a daily reward or something. He got involved with us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tighnari's voice actor changed because of not so good things. It was a long time ago. The voice actor now is the one who voiced Diary Wimpy Kid. And I never watched Diary Wimpy Kid, but he's Diary the Wimpy, the main character. Ben Moore? What is his name? I can't remember. Zachary Gordon, if I could remember names. He went to therapy, but some said he should have gotten jail time. Oh, I see.
It's so hot. Even
when they originally made this voice change, it was a little jarring. I had grown to love Tainari's original voice, and I was really sad, and more so than just sad about the voice, because I mean, I guess I was, because I'd grown attached to it, but more so sad that, like, wow, that happened. Like, we had to change voice actors because that happened. How awful. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with, I'll see my picture painting right back there, which is Cassidy from Overwatch. His name used to be different. I loved his old name. It felt very fitting for a cowboy. It just, like, fit so many things. But bad things were found out about the namesake. He was named after, like, someone at the company. And horrible things came out that person did. And so they changed the name so it wasn't, like, still, like, you know, to his honor, to his credit, whatever. You know, and of course the voice didn't change, so I mean he still sounds like the same character, but it's like so aggravating, you know, so aggravating. The voice actor situation now is a little bit different. It's more like just sad rather than like anger because, you know, they're doing horrible things to people. Is the iffy situation for you. Can't control the actor's behavior, but at least they can take action. Yeah. Yep. I mean, going back to like my principles and things like, oops, hold on. We can't defeat all of these because I gotta run. I forgot to put Dahlia back in the team. I don't want to claim the reward until Dolly is back on the team. Y'all still fighting me? Go. Whew, excuse me. I forget what I was saying now, y'all. My memory is out the door. Oh, like when I make choices and things, I do actually take into account like what a person's like. Like, for example, let's say there was like a emote artist out there who made super cool emotes or something, right? And let's say they made my emotes, but then let's say I found out they were a horrible crappy person, like I would just go get new emotes, like you know, on principle. Like I don't want to support this person's work. Like it is what it is, you know. I have the agency to choose that, and so I do, you know. In this made up scenario, that's not a real scenario for me right now, but just like an example of like how I think that who a person is matters to me and my choices. You know, it's complicated. The strike is independent, not organized, so it's just a mess of stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to, I don't know, to be like just angry at what's going on now versus the thing with Tainari's voice actor. Are you farming resources? I'm just doing my dailies. Wherever they are. Wait, oh, there they are. I never farm resources. I really need to. I'm just lazy. Lazy. So many of my characters could be probably improved a little bit more if I just took more time gathering resources. I I say that, but like really the limiting factor is like at the end of the day, like resources run out of more before you can work every character up. But there are definitely characters I'm lower on resources for. Scenics, why are you the scenics that you are? Did that commission today? Oh, the ones in Natlin. Hi, Buck Sunny. Who's voice actor? Oh, Tainari's. We were talking about the drama from the past. Do my dailies in Mondstadt. Really? I just set mine to random because I always hope that they'll give me the ones I need to do for achievements, and I have a few achievement locked ones in various regions. Still missing at least one commission in Mondstadt I need for an achievement. Scenic, what's wrong with you? Old voice actor Tainari's, but yeah. Yeah. Yep. Tainari's previous voice actor was a not so good person. Unfortunately. So they changed him. Or they changed his voice actor. What is this chest? What chest is this pointing at? When did this chest get here? Hello? Okay. Well, we got a chest today. New one is Greg from Diary. There we go, Greg. I was trying to remember his name. The actual actor, Zachary Gordon. We looked at it, but yeah, it's the kid from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And now, oh, good night, Frosty. It just has so many voice actor changes, mainly English. It does now. It didn't for the longest time. But it does now. Hi, Barney. How are you?
Where do we come from?
All right. Protein shake done. I was going to eat a mango, but protein shake is so filling. So you don't play English because it's garbage? I don't think it's garbage. I think the actors do a very good job with it. I actually have a really high appreciation for good voice actors, no matter the language they do it in. But when people do it in English, I can appreciate it more in the sense that like I can actually understand what they're saying, and so understand the nuance of like what they're saying. A friend of mine pulled Lupa. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way. I'm pretty sure Wooba has the same pity system as Genshin. That's insane. Like the English voice actors. Oh, the actors that do bad things I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. There's always a scandal though. Maybe I'm just too used to the fact that people are people and that happens. For the longest time, y'all, I loved Maroon 5's music. Right? Growing up, listened to it all the time. And then bad things happened with Adam Levine, who's the singer. Right? And now I actively avoid like listening to their music. I don't know, just on principle, you know? And maybe I'm just too used to that being a thing with people. I don't know. But there you go. Who goes to 80, not 90. A little bit lower. For both weapon and character, I see. I was like, that's unfortunate. The only one in Genshin that does that right is the weapon one. Womp womp. Some of them are horrible people, but some of them are good. I just kind of feel like that is how it is for all people. Now, I recognize that we're not talking about scandals in the other languages. Maybe there were, and I just don't follow those. I don't know. But the fact that I don't hear people talking about it probably means not. I don't know. Also, Muwa weapons are guaranteed. There's no 50. Really? You all told me that. That's why you were like, if you roll in the weapon banner, like you're gonna get the weapon. That's nice. Which is why I rolled that weapon for that one character I never rolled. Some are just genuinely nice. Sino's voice actor and Shao. Yeah, Sino's voice actor is a very interesting person. I forget what time this commission needs to be taken. 6 to 8. Okay. Darn, we just missed it. Ooh, excuse me. How voice actors just wholesome randomness. I don't know much about. I forget her name. For a while, I knew some things like outside of Genshin about Sino's voice actor, who's also I'm forgetting all the names. I'm still waiting for Matthew Mercer to voice someone. I kid you all not, I've said this before, but I really thought he was gonna voice Diluc when the game first came out because I don't know, just seemed fitting. Matthew Mercer probably just never wanted to touch this project, which I mean, you know. Zach Aguilar too. Oh yeah, dude loves Zach Aguilar. Only feels like has 2 voice lines. Yeah, for a while, the place we heard him the most was in the live streams. But yeah, Zach Aguilar is an amazing voice actor. Voices oh my gosh, what's his name? Tanjiro in Demon Slayer. Senna's voice actor is funny. He is hilarious. That voice actor did a whole harmonica song? Really?
And where are we going?
Okay, wait. I came here to take my picture and then I got distracted. What if it had turned past the time I was supposed to take it? Alright, wait, we made it. I've not watched Demon Slayer. Really? I've only gotten partway through it because I think I was watching it with an ex a long time ago. Well, an ex now. But a long time ago we were together. And just... Yeah, when that relationship ended, I never got back to it. You know. So my girlfriend this, she was like, what the F? Oh. There's a lot of things I haven't seen, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Demon Slayer is wonderful. I just haven't made it through it yet. I mean, I just told y'all I finished Attack on Titan, which was, like I said, it was like a very, very good, well done anime, very deep. And so I'm glad I got through it. Just for the longest time I hadn't. You know, it is what it is. At least we both love One Piece. You're gonna be loving One Piece for the next... Niche in the background? 12,000 years. It's never gonna end. Hello?
Got it. I won't let a house scare anyone.
Hello?
Scare people? No,
Is this the event? Did I stumble upon the event?
Oh, too bad. All the lucrative gigs are already under the purview of the almighty Dragon Lord, and we...
Ignore a how, traveler. If you'd like any commissions, I can right.
Help!
Save your breath for the...
I was like, was that an anecdote? I didn't even realize he was here for my anecdotes. There you go. There was an anecdote. Okay. I have finished commissions. Let's work backwards. My weekly boss fights. Sent Sham voice actor song in private DM. I wonder if I've seen it. I also have really bad memory, y'all. Really bad memory. I forget her name, but I've seen content from her before. Which is why I'm like trying to remember if I have.
A little amuse-bouche. West wind, carry me.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Not him escaping before my one attack could hit him.
First dart goes out. Ha, yeah.
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's have a ball.
At first, a sleep. A dash of frosting.
Okay. It won't. Wet harmonica. On kazoo? Oh wait, we can't watch this. I haven't done this yet. Got a busy week this week? Oh yeah, what you doing? What's got you busy? You can watch on stream if you want. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff I want to get through. I say as I forget half the things I'm trying to get through as I'm doing them. What time is it? Almost 10. Oh, not me killing Nervalette because I wasn't paying attention. Don't distract me, y'all. Just kidding.
Try to remember the steps this time.
I love how you can just bully the king and then she has to come over and save his butt.
To conclude.
I dance for you, my dear.
Get a little healing back in there.
The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
Off to
The
the freezer.
curtain call has arrived.
That's fearless.
I could have done that faster. Alright. What we got? No, I don't like that. Alright, moving on. What I miss. Some of the voice actors are good. Just some are iffy in the voice acting industry. Some of them are just iffy people, period. But I think that they've done a great job picking good ones in English. As in, like, good at doing their jobs. Again, yeah, there's been scandals, so I get the concept of, like, when you learn something new, you change. I'm not really all that bothered by that. All right. Which is the next fight? One. A lot of editing today. More Wednesday. Work a double tomorrow. Have some more drone work on Thursday. Possibly other work. 2 drone jobs on Saturday. Oh, I didn't hear anything on Friday. You know? Look at that. Oh, my bad. I forgot I was going to put Farina in instead of Nervalette. Let's actually do that. So that we can focus on using Skirk more than Nervalette. Hold on, we'll back out of this fight. It's gonna be like, we have no recommendations. Friday we'll be prepping for Saturday. Do tomorrow. Don't live by that advice. I almost changed Skirk. Alright. We're gonna run Farina instead.
I have a high hope
Now,
for this
the only struggle with this is that Escoffier, I need to make my Escoffier have a little bit more ER, I think. 'Cause I feel like she just doesn't generate her burst enough to keep up with Farina killing everyone. But, you know, it makes these fights fast and kind of fun, so.
You are but another fool.
I am but another fool. I am but, is what he said. Oh, not me forgetting to actually turn on her. Oh, I didn't even realize I had knocked her out of her skill. Hold on. I need to get her healing turned back on. Can I get the healing? There we go. I did get the healing. One sec, we're gonna throw on the healing so that Kirk doesn't die. There we go. That also probably could have gone faster, but we did keep the team alive, which was part of the goal there. Kirk rips that boss apart. She's definitely the best option there. I can't wait till Dahlia rolls off the friendship team so that I can actually fill that slot with like Shang Cho or something, because that will definitely help make that team stronger. Okay, working backwards. Who's the next boss? We'll go do Arlecchino. Now, the problem with the Arlecchino fight is you do need a butt ton of healing on it. Does Skirk rip through this fight too? What I can do is replace... Escoffier has to stay on the team. And Dahlia has to stay on the team, unfortunately. So I can replace... Or, sorry, not Escoffier. Not Escoffier. These two have to stay on the team. So either I have to remove Escoffier or Farina. And I would replace with Kokomi. We're gonna remove Farina.
Take heart.
We'll just keep that double hydro, double cryo. We'll see how this goes. Haven't fought this boss with Squirk yet. Ooh, all right. We're gonna find out how this goes. Kokomi should keep them all alive. But didn't realize SSD didn't come with a screw. Yup. That happens. I keep a case of screws for that I think that came with my motherboard or something, because that happened. Or I might have bought it after I once bought a thing that didn't come with screws. So now I just have spare screws in there. It's weird that they come with a screw. You know, companies be out there. Companies be out there. Goodness. Good morning, everyone. What time is it? Almost 10. We're going to finish the rest of these, and then... Well, I'll take, like, 2 seconds so we can log back into what's it called. Oh, I meant to put down Kokomi before I did this, because this is going to hurt.
My turn now. Now that's more like it.
May the Archon protect you.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The counterweight has begun. Have a taste of purgatory.
Now, the problem is keeping her healed up consistently to, like, get through this segment is probably a little bit tough, because, like, how am I going to do that, you know? We're going to actually pop Kokomi Burst here to maybe finish her off.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
Yeah, there we go. So now we can pick up some heals here. We should be done, okay. Oh, what we have. We've seen this cutscene. We can sit through it. Have backups from the kit I ordered. Yeah. I feel like that's what maybe happened with me. I just have spares now from one time that I ordered them.
Countless has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains. Merciless. Suntown is only the beginning.
Come on. Girlfriend. Wanted you to pick up your things. There we go. Yeah, she made that pretty trivial. Now, to be fair, I had things lined up so she didn't die. But that was pretty nice. Caught it! Did you know before it sent the message? Technically, I think it rolls if you caught it as soon as you go. Is it my PC? I think that, or it actually rolls the winner later. But I think it does it when you throw the Pokeball. People have told me they've seen it in there. Okay. Do this fight now. This one will also rely on Skirk. This one I'm a little more iffy with because Skirk really does like Hydro. Do we risk doing this Hydro-based team even though Hydro's not going to do well? Because really the Cryo's going to be the damage. Or let's find out. Wish them luck. Let's eat some food. I never think to eat food. So I probably have stacked up food. Let's eat food to help not die. Oh, but I think I'll do at least one day of Coral Island today. But we'll do a little intermediate where I just log into Black Desert for the daily real quick and then switch over. What we eating? Not Fizz Dam. Alright. We're eating whatever. Just like real life. Alright. Words of affirmation? Ooh. You want a card? What do you want? What do you want today, Alfred? I like how you can hear my hands when I do this. Card? Alright. I haven't done a card in a while because I've been reading from the Girls Support Girls book. Alright. Do you remember the drill? I'm gonna shuffle it. But when I shuffle it, I'm gonna thumb through it like this. Ooh, and then you'll say stop. Okay, ready? There's a delay, so I'm gonna go really slow when I start. Okay, ready? Ready? Yeah, like when you can hear it. I'm going so slow you can't really hear it because I'm like thumbing through a card at a time. Occasionally a couple more come through. All right, here's your card. You ready? Joy. Joy. Got cute little popcorn. Cute little popcorn. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything, and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. Joy, joy, joy. There you go. May that bring you joy. Look how cute this is. I think I already ate one. Wish I had Dahlia's shield ready. That she fell out of her burst for a second, or her skill for a second, and I was like, ow. Wish I had Dahlia's burst ready. Come on. Nope, just a little shy. Oops, I didn't mean to burst there. Well, anyway, what her burst looks like when it misses. I wasn't ready. What happened? Did you all see that? What happened? I didn't even see it die. Just suddenly the exit was here. What happened? Skirk is crazy. I remember saying that about Mawika, because remember we did this fight and had some mad Mawika damage that one time. I don't even know what happened. Anyway. There's that fight. I wish I had seen the number. Like the damage number. Because I literally don't know what happened. Anyway, something happened, and we made it out to the other side. So, yeah, let's go do the this boss fight. We'll rely on Skirk again. Alright, last boss fight of the night. I didn't even have her burst full when that happened, and it was the crazy part. Let's see if I can get any more energy generated here. The one thing I do like about running Nervalet here is that he can just fire hose all the enemies in this part pretty quickly. Farina's skill will help too, but oh, I didn't mean to run her burst, but that's fine. There's her. Not that Skirks isn't quick at this, it's just that with Nervalets, if you do his burst, you get 3 charges of the hose, and that can kill like 2 sets of enemies per cycle of it. Something like that. Although Skirk was pretty fast there too, so we were okay. Sheesh. It's crazy. All right. Well, that was that. Let me put myself back at the friendship team spot. Check my teapot so I can buy the weekly resin thing in there. And then I'm going to switch to Black Desert just like quickly, just so I can log in. Do I even bother streaming it? I don't intend on doing anything in the game. I just want to do that little login thing. Which I think is literally just log in, click accept the reward, and then you're done. Did I buy them more this week? Alright.
If you ever...
Goodbye. I got mail. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, it's Kujo Sara's birthday. It reminds me to do my daily check-in. Oh, did I already do my daily check-in? I don't remember doing it. Oh, I didn't. That must be yesterday's. Here comes today's. There it is. All right. Ujosara Insights. Following an invitation from the strategist of Sankonomiya, Kokomi, and thanks to a little time off from the Shogun's army, I was able to take a trip to Watatsumi Island. I went there as an ordinary traveler, not a representative of the Tenryou Commission. The scenery in Watatsumi Island is as wonderful as the rumors say, refreshing to both body and spirit. I went pearl diving with the local fishermen and was given a coral bracelet by a wise old woman. I also saw children playing in the surf, barefoot, collecting loach pearls and offering them to me. Though I was moved by their kindness, I wasn't sure how best to respond. A few words of gratitude seemed the most I could manage. But should I have offered them more for their troubles or perhaps a gift in return? I really hadn't thought it through at the time. I also heard of your own deeds at Watatsumi Island. And I'm sure you're well versed in the customs and practices of the area. If you have any insights to share, I'd be grateful. Perhaps they could help make my next visit a little less awkward. Speaking of Kujosara's, she's also a cool English voice actor. Really? I don't know if I know who she is. Now, to be fair, it's not like I know every voice actor in Genshin. But some of them I do recognize from like other work that they do.
All things come to an end.
Beanie Tirado. Off the top of my head, I can't think if I know her. Alright. Should I show you all me logging into Black Desert real quick? What is this? Okay. I may as well, since we're going to be on it for a couple seconds. I fixed my washing machine today. It clogs all the time, y'all. This is what happens when I wash my guinea pigs like stuff. They shed so much fur, sometimes some hay gets and stuff, like it's just a mess. And my washing machine has like been clogging so bad lately. Like just so often. And I got a shop vac. Because what happens is when it clogs, I go to unclog it, but all the water just piles up in the drum of the washing machine. So when I go to unclog it, water spills all over the floor while I go clean the filter. And then it's just disgusting water all over the floor. So I got this shop vac to like vacuum the water as it came out. And it worked so nicely. It's insane. But I can hear my washer right now because it's like washing through stuff. Voice actor has roles in Bleach, which is cool. I feel like there's quite a few of the voice acting cast that are in Bleach. I could be wrong. I admittedly haven't seen too terribly much of Bleach. In fact, I feel like I think I've read more of Bleach. No, Barney, get you Pokeballs. I think I've read more of Bleach than I have seen the anime. This is going to be very short, y'all. Because I think what I'm going to do is switch to Coral Island and hopefully get through one day in it. Maybe two if I can be quick. We'll see. Luckily, getting a new AC unit tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you've been surviving. Which world am I supposed to enter? I guess this one. This is going to be very short. Always kind of wanted to try this. Oh, were you here yesterday when I was playing it? My girl. Wow, look at her. She looks beautiful. All characters in this game look beautiful. I suppose maybe you could make like a not beautiful one, but by like default, they're just all beautiful. Played a bit of this game, but not a lot. Yeah, Maddie and I started yesterday, and here we are. I'm just logging in for the... There's like a daily like thing that you could just click and say I logged in today. Because I'm gonna wait to play with Maddie, but figured if I'm gonna do this, I can stream it, show you all. So far I'm not really understanding the combat that well. Like, it's... To be fair, I think I chose a character with more complicated combat than some other ones, but it looks sweet. I mean, like, it looks really cool. But we're also, I'm assuming, in like the very baby area. So like, when it actually gets hard, I'll probably actually need to truly learn the mechanics and the way to work through your combos and stuff. Whatever the rotation for this character should be. I don't know. I'm playing it pretty casually, so don't intend to get too heavily involved. Like in the sense of like how I'm heavily involved in Genshin. But yeah, this will just be very short. I can show y'all how the character looks and like kind of plays. I think I'm probably near some enemies right now. Or actually, I don't know. We just fought a boss yesterday, so maybe not. Oh, with the complex character? I tried it? Yeah. Now, to be fair, they all might have decently complex, but I feel like some are more complex than others. Just from what I was reading. I could be wrong. Why did... the stream avatars, why did they end up floating like this? Why are they floating in the air? Alright. It's taking 12 years to load. Well, someday it'll load. I heard a sound. Like it started. Alright, it did. Let me see what we can click. Does this mean Maddie's in the game? Maddie's level 18 now, look. Ain't no way! Maddie's level 18 now. She left me. I'm in the dust. I am in the game, yeah, look, there she is. Well, I mean, she's somewhere. I'm assuming this means she's far away from me. Alright. No, I just came here to do the login reward. Oops. I might have clicked out of it. Which one's the login reward? Not this. This one. I found it. Okay. Well, I feel like there's multiple login rewards. Oh, should we join a guild, Maddie? Me and you, baby. Hello, LOL. There are actually not that many. Oh, I see. Combat life sailing adventure. Don't even know how far I got. That'll probably be me. Someone came in here yesterday while I was streaming and was like, there's an event. Something, do this. I said, okay. Okay. I collected some stuff from my mailbox. Can this go away? Thank you. Like, trying to claim all the stuff that's, like, daily, maybe. Okay, I think I've done it. I think I collected everything. What is this? I think I collected all the dailies now. Only have 2.1 hours of playtime on it. Probably more than I've done so far, question mark. Probably 5 forward events that making my character. That's what I would like. Yesterday it like took 12 years to make my character. And then Maddie came into the game so quick and I was like, oh. Anyway, let me see if there's any enemies nearby. Actually doesn't look like it. Hold on. Parasite B. Like one enemy? Okay, well that's how my character fights. Like the way he looked. Maddie was so quick. Like trying to find like. Also you can oops. Well, that was me killing an enemy. You can also do like this harvesting stuff, which takes like 12 years to do. Had a pirate looking lady too. Don't remember the exact fit. Had the same abilities you chose maybe? Yeah, you probably chose this. The characters are kind of like predefined. So I chose, I forget what she's called now. Essentially like a corsair. She does this mermaid thing here. Hold on. Is she like converted into like a mermaid? I like the music in this game. Let's actually pause this. Other music. Well, I said that, but then if there's no music playing, there is no music to like. Mostly played story games or competitive games growing up. Yeah, that's fair. MMORPGs have a lot of story to them because they were literally chock full of it. Gonna head to sleep. Good night, Alfred. Sleep well. I I love story driven games. I'm so slow at games that it makes it hard for me to get through anything. Well, I stopped my music so we could listen to the game music. This is me. It's raining, so I don't have to take care of my crops today. Is there music? Okay, well, I take it back because we're just gonna turn my music back on. I don't know when it plays music, but we're just gonna go back to me playing my music, I guess, so that we have a little sound here. Mixed it up. Mostly played online games that were competitive as kids, so campaigns and stuff. When I wanted a break from online game, oh, my washer just finished. Finally. All right. So, my house. Very humble. How to be a farmer with Jeff Smith. My name is Jeff Smith. I know a thing or two about farming. This is so reminiscent of Harvest Moon. I was raised in a farm, so I got some tips for you, Sprouts. Let me tell you about them. I'm going to tell you the first thing my pop told me when I planted my first corn in 19LXI. Water your crop every day. That's it. Oh, wait. We've already heard this one. Okay, we watched that one yesterday. Let's see tomorrow's forecast. Very windy tomorrow. High pollen count. I wonder what that does to the game. Coral stars, passion, and music bring these 5 girls together. But can they overcome the harsh world of C-pop? Coral pop. Play story games now. Always competitive games as a kid. Hello, producers. I will be your representative in this show. Welcome to Coral Stars. Today, 5 girls will start their fight in the world of C-pop. They will start their voice lessons, memorize choreography. There's 6 girls here. And give their all in stages prepared to test their result practices. However, your participation will also be essential in realizing the dreams of these hopeful idols. Now, without further ado, Coral Stars, please introduce themselves. Oh, well then there's 5 here. Star in your eyes. Hello, we are Coral Stars. As you can see, they're very determined to debut. Leader, any words for our producers? Yes, producers, thank you for giving us the chance to showcase our skills. We will not let you down and always perform our best. I'm not going to read everything, y'all, but I'll read this. Very good. Next week, we will have our first choreography lesson with a C-pop veteran. So be sure to stay tuned, producers. Goodbye. Next week on Coral Stars. With that attitude, you should quit before wasting everyone's time. Coral Stars are now facing the harsh truth. Can they weather the storm? Dang. It'd be like that. This is my little farm. We're growing stuff. Looking for a way to pass the time? No. Time goes so fast in this game. Earn some extra coins while waiting for crops to grow. Visit the beach shack. Okay. We'll do. What else we got? Oh, that's it. We'll visit the beach shack. Here's my cute little garden. I'll probably chop. This is the map of my farm. It's a dang mess. So I got a lot of clearing and cleaning to do. but I still have to visit all of the town, and I've barely walked through town. I haven't met everyone yet. This is the map, by the way. Which some of this gray looks like maybe the map expands. I don't know. But it's ginormous. I feel like it would take me half the day to get from here to here. But I haven't met everyone yet. The lighthouse looks like it has someone I haven't met before. There's someone I haven't met. There's 3 people in here I haven't met. 2 people in here I haven't met. That's weird. Stranger. That's weird. I feel like I've met like 24 of the 30 people in town. Question mark? Oh, shit. Never mind. The quest might be to meet 24 or 30, but there's way more than that. Look at how many people there are. I've barely met everyone. Oh, it tells you who's single. I'm screaming. Looks like Stardew's map. Yeah, it's pretty. This one seems more intense, but it tells you who's single. I'm screaming. All right, time to take a look at our candidates. We got Ben. Ben has an extensive collection of healing crystals. He loves road trips, and he splurges by spending his money on music festivals. Oh, thank goodness they put this here. They let you know their loves and likes in the game. That's so nice. We got 2 expressions for him. Here's a spring outfit. Oh, that's all we've seen for him. Oh, and you can push tab to find him. They've added a lot of things that Stardew mods help you do, is what I'm getting from this. We got Charles. I think this is a doctor. Charles is a local doctor. He uses his free time to catch up with the islanders at the tavern, and sometimes just goes around giving out medical advice. All right. Okay. All right. All right, Charles. Ava. Ava is a talented baker who enjoys talking to the islanders, locals, newcomers, visitors, everybody. And she has many good friends. Of the 3 that we've read through so far, I'm liking Ava. Luke. Luke runs Socket and Pan Electronics and his family business, Hillside Manor and Vineyard. He's known for being a foodie and for his tendency to overthink things. Hold on! Is this me? No, I'm just kidding. Who else? We got Macy. Photographer. Macy grew up on a neighboring island. Her passions are photography, animals, and nature. She has a rescue lobster, Steven. Stop, that's so cute. Millie. Millie works at the library and oversees the museum. She spends her free time birdwatching and restoring old books. You go, Millie. Noah. Noah spends his days keeping fish and sips running. On the rare occasion that he's free, he enjoys long walks with his mother, Betty, and discussing theories about unexplained phenomena with his close friend, Alice. Oh. Pablo. I think Pablo hit on me day 1. Pablo's a local blacksmith. He's well-loved, charismatic, and a flirt. There you go. He can be found at Fish and Sips in the evenings, playing pool with his friends. Raphael is the local blacksmith. He's reserved and prefers silence, something that he considers a perk of his line of work. Nice. Raj. Raj is a coffee connoisseur who owns a small outlet coffee cafe in Starlit Town. They live at the inn. Oh, their pronouns. This game, I think, does a... Well, I haven't played enough. We'll have to see if they do a good job with it, but the game seems very diverse, which I can appreciate because... And I don't know. Some people complain about the feeling of forced diversity in things, but this doesn't really feel like that so far. Like, I mean, it feels like these are people and perspectives that the makers have seen in reality, you know? And then put it in a game. But anyway, to be seen. We got a lot of single people in town. Y'all ain't pairing up. Surya. Surya is a marine biologist who works at the laboratory on the weekdays. He spends his free time hanging out with his friends. That's everyone in town says that. That's not true. Asterisk. There were a few that didn't say that. Yuri. Yuri spent years volunteering her medical services for a worldwide doctor's program, receiving little or no pay before settling down in Coral Island. She likes to play chess and pool. You go, Yuri. Zara. Zara is an adventurer at heart. She enjoys searching the island for all kinds of treasure, gems, artifacts, or buried history. That's pretty cool. Those are just the single people. We didn't even go over like the rest of the townies that I've met. Look how many I haven't even met yet. There's so many people. I'm overwhelmed. And it looks like there's more tabs for people that aren't just townsfolk too. So I like how some names are blinking when I click this. Why are they doing that? There's also this like skill system. Like depending on what you spend your time on, which Stardew Valley also had. What else? I hate how small the inventory is, but don't we all in games? I just learned how to craft this, which is fun. Oh, nice! I can craft this even though I'm not carrying all this stuff in my backpack. Let's see. I need to harvest my first crop, which won't be ready till tomorrow, I think. Oh, here. The quest to meet townies is I have to meet 30, but it looks like there's way more than 30. And then today's quest is visit the beach shack. Oh, we'll be able to fish and catch bugs. Anyway. Extras. Oh, looks like there's more. Oh, I see. There are like other things in town. Like I met Butter, cat in town. And Bonbon, a dog in town. There was another dog I met, but I guess that didn't count since it was busy. And Rati, traveling merchant. Oh, this is like all the things you can meet in the game. All the produce. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff in the game. I'm whelmed. Anyway. Alright, let me take care of my farm a little bit since it's so early in the morning and not everything's open yet. Oh, that tree didn't even leave a stump. All right. Oh, that one didn't either. What just exploded into wood up there? We love that it's raining, so I don't have to water my crops. If this were real life, I would hate that it was raining. Alright, it's getting about time where I can actually stop by places. Alright, a little clearing. I have no money in this game, by the way. I'm broke as a joke. Alright, into town we go. Actually, I think I was told to go. We'll go to the fishing place. I think down this way. Oh, kicked a tree. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna dig in this trash can. Hopefully, they don't catch me. I don't know if they hate that here. Oh wait, I should talk to her. This is Macy. Trying to get to 12k asteroids in Mooba before I get off for today. Only 101 shy. Oof. Hang in there, Phoenix. I don't get too stressed, thankfully. It's one of the job perks. always surrounded by nature and pretty things. It puts me in a good mood always. Nice. You go. You go, girlfriend. Oh, this is the inn. Where am I trying to go? Where's the beach shack? Oh, I need to go up. Let's see if I can meet any other new people. 2 people in there, 1 down here, 1 at the lighthouse. It's a good stash of asteroids. Someone's working a sewing machine. Oh, that's apparently just a random. There are like just random people in town. Suki. I think this is one of the yeah, I'm assuming that's what this heart means. One of the people you can date. Or no, I think everyone gets hearts. Suki. Hey, it's nice to see you again. Oh, did we already meet? Also, interesting. Look at this. Be nice to have more farmers here. Yeah, I will be growing plenty of things. Oh, there's people here. Alice, is that you? Almost didn't recognize you in that getup. What? Do I look different? Oh, right. I think I've been to this town before. Like, that's my backstory. Finding time is the issue. Isn't that what it always is in life? Where's the last person in here that I need to meet? Or is it the person that's working the... Oh, maybe it is, and I just can't talk to her while she's on the sewing machine. Look at how fancy this place looks. Okay, burning daylight. I actually had a mod on Stardew Valley that paused time when you're inside buildings because that's how Harvest Moon would work. And I kind of liked that. So I could see how overworld travel... Oops, I scared a bug. I could see how overworld travel took so much time, right? But, like, because you're essentially running across, like, a big town or city. But to me, it was like, well, it shouldn't take me that long to be in a shop. Shopping around, right? Or in a building, doing stuff. What do we see in here? Oh, yeah. Visiting the lighthouse now. Knock, knock, knock. Seismitoad. Okay, here's the guy I met. Wataru. Huh? Are you looking for farming advice? Do y'all think the lighthouse overseer has farming advice for me? Okay, I met Wataru. Also, I forgot the heart probably doesn't mean like they're dateable. Probably just that's just like their friendship level. Let me double check here. Yeah, Wataru has hearts, but oh, here you can tell. Oh no, we're gonna date the whole town. Listen, y'all, we're gonna have to date the whole town because you can see the last 2 heart events are locked behind dating them. I bet is what this means. The town's gonna hate me. The town's gonna hate me. But I want to see everyone's heart events. Did the same thing in Stardew Valley. Oh, cool. This lets you, like, back out. Alright, it's a dreary day. Oh, girl. Got some glass. What's this? A fireplace. Nice. Picking up random junk on the beach, y'all. I hate when there's... What is this? Ew. Why does it look like this? Alright, anyway. Ew, it's now noon with how much time we took. Is that a jellyfish on the beach? Oh, flame scallop. Where's the place I'm trying to go, y'all? Oh, wait. There's a stranger down here to meet. Close. Well, meet me, person. Okay, well. Frick off. It took my girl like 10 minutes just to run across the pier. That's why I hate time in these kind of games. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, wait. We're gonna dig in this trash. I love digging in trash. Alright. Eleanor. We're gonna do bug catching and fishing. I was trying to move myself. Not them having like contradictory things to tell me. This man is yelling. What if I didn't have room in my inventory? I'm not very organized right now. My inventory is like stuffed. Okay. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Oh, inventory full. Bug net sent to fail. Didn't we know that was gonna happen? My inventory's full. Maybe I should leave the pickaxe and axe at home since I'm not gonna need them out and about. Or, oh, I guess that's the bait. Well, oop, my bag is full as heck. Craft a flower bouquet. Crafting. Oh, I've crafted something. Oh, craft a flower bouquet though. I don't think I have that right now though. To be able to do that. Can I? Thank you. I have 0 money, by the way, y'all. So actually... Oh, they don't tell me how much these are worth. I have 0 money, so I actually couldn't buy anything if I wanted. He gave me 40 for that. Dang, I got enough to buy 2 fish bait now. We'll buy 2 fish bait. I cook, you eat, we don't chat. LOL, I'm gonna go back there and talk to that man. Smoked salmon. Mm-mm. Maybe everyone here now? Yes. Alright, where to now? I have a quest to make a bouquet, right? I finished this. Oh, now craft a flower bouquet. Okay. This one I can't do till tomorrow. Okay. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I'm gonna keep walking through town. But, I might be able to craft a bouquet before I leave town. We'll see. Should I play volleyball by myself? Oh. We hate trash in the ocean. Oh, right, I need to go to the blacksmith because I have stuff for him. Which is where? Up here. No, that's carpenter. Up here. Till 18. I don't know what time it is. Oh, 15:40. Not looking good. I'm running as fast as I can. I didn't finish clearing the ocean. Oh well. I forgot to try fishing while I was down there. Oops. Straight ahead. Alright, I'm gonna only get through one day today because I'm tired, but that's okay. We got through a little bit. Valentina! You can't have a name with the V like me. Dang. Oh, a bunch of kids. Wonder if they just got out of school. Should I dig in the trash in front of these kids? I waited. I don't know if they care in this game like they do in Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, they are so judgmental. They're like, ew. Gross. Why are you digging through the trash? Nasty. Oh, that costs money. Well, anyway. Okay, bye. Actually, can you buy my stuff? No. I guess you have to sell to the correct people to sell stuff. Kind of makes sense. Alright, well, we're pretty near the end of the day. What else is still open? People I haven't met yet. Meet the teacher, I'm assuming. And then we'll head back down this way toward my... There's a bathhouse. Toward my farm. Still a lot of people I haven't met. Sheesh. Is this where I was going? Oh, yeah. Oh, must be the teacher. He's got a prosthetic arm. This is a big school. I wonder how many kids there actually go here. Don't mind me rummaging in the trash. I'm trying to actually get, not hay, I'm trying to get a fiber. There we go. How do I craft? Oh, I need 2 more flowers. Uh-oh. Well, there's one. I'll find 1 more daffodil. Going the wrong way. I wanted to go this way. Oh, hello. Dippa. Okay, go inside, girlfriend, so I can dig in the trash. Oh, not my inventory being full. I think this needs to go in the museum. Alright, well, the trash on the ground, I guess, stays on the ground. Might be. Oh, it takes up your stamina even if you miss wet paint. Is it because it's raining outside? Friend? What is this? I guess not that. Well, here's some closed off place. I wonder if we eventually unlock. I need to find one more daffodil. There's a panda out here. You can talk to the panda. If only I could get to the panda. Oh, an observatory. Which I can't use the big telescope. I think this is the hot springs. Or the bathhouse. Temporarily out of service. Dang. Wow, this place is really nice for no one to be running it. Alright, have I gotten through my little exploration before I go home? Looks like there's still quite a bit of stuff this way. I'm trying to find that last daffodil. If I can make this bouquet. Daffodil anywhere? Anywhere? I don't know where I am now. Just north of my farm. Ew, look at this. Got a mushroom. Caterpillar. I just want one more daffodil. Dang. Guess I'm asking for a lot, huh? Oh, I did not find the last daffodil. I don't know if I put any in my house. I did not. Unfortunate. Wait, I'll put that on my other one. Put this in my other one too. Wait, I have to be in bed before midnight. I think from now on when I go into town, I'm just not going to carry the axe or the pickaxe. My inventory is a little clearer. Darn, I can't believe I didn't get that last daffodil. Well, maybe I'll get it tomorrow. Let's do a little more clearing before bed. You've got enough. Congrats, Phoenix. 120 pulls. Is that how many? Well, I guess you need more than that. You guys told me it's 80. Alright, that's enough before I go to bed too late. Alright, that was another day. Help me find my tools. Go to bed. Like me in real life, I have not shipped a single thing, by the way. I have no money. Joko's birthday today. Uh-oh. What do I give him? Maybe the flowers after I craft them. Anyway, I'll have to think about that tomorrow. Next time I play. I am gonna go to bed now. What's this do? Oh, you can redecorate. Alright, anyway. Alright, y'all. Let's switch over. $11 o'clock on the dot. Time for bed. Alright, y'all. Let's see who's online. And if any friendies are on. Oh, on 50 for her. Nice. Okay. So you are set then. Oh, as in you're counting the 50 already. Weapons guaranteed. Depends how much I have to spend on her. Oh no. Well. Oh, here. We have a Genshin friendly on. Drag's on. We can raid Drag. Let's raid Drag. Alright, y'all. Why did my stream avatars float in the air? I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my usual day. So we'll see what I do tomorrow. Who knows? You know? Anything goes. We won't talk about me journaling for half an hour. Probably. Alright, let's pull an affirmation and we'll go and we'll see Drag what he's up to today. Let's see. What do we got today? Have I read this one? Well, we get it again. Whenever one person stands up and says, "Wait a minute, this is wrong," it helps other people do the same. Gloria Steinem. There you go. There you go. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for some. Take care. Thanks for being here. You take care. All right, let's go see what Drag is up to tonight. All right, y'all. I'll probably do the Genshin event like in a few days when it's all the way released. I don't think it's quite there yet. So, all right, y'all. Good night, good night, good night. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.